basically, where they had to work with people from SD6 who were running it that were now working for the government for real.
Yeah, to collect old artifacts.
What the
To
fuck?
try, for some reason they never explained. Did they ever explain what those artifacts were for?
No, the Rambaldi stuff.
Yeah.
No.
They were going around the world collecting artifacts.
Right, and then and then all the numerology stuff that was adding up to everything, like room 42 was
I don't
a big
remember.
deal.
I
Yeah,
don't
there was
remember.
like, it was like Lost where the numbers were really important, but then you never found out why the numbers in particular were important, and it just didn't seem to matter after a long period of time. Which is what I knew was going to happen in Lost because I'd watched it happen in Alias. So in answer to your question, no, we did not see the season premiere of Dexter. Sorry about that.
Oh my God.
If we have a couple minutes, as you know, I know we just wrapped up taking questions. I think Brandon wanted to show off some of the best of DVD,
Oh, yeah.
which just came out.
Okay, so this is the Red versus Blue best DVD of all time. It's all the best moments from RVB over 10 years.
Yes.
Right. So I'm sure they're queuing up the video.
Was Simmons on the cover of that one?
Simmons was not on the cover again. So,
so bad for you
I
guys.
continue to not be on the cover. In fact, I was on the cover again and I got taken out at the last minute.
You
when I
look
went
too
to
much like
press.
Sarge, man.
You're in a lot of the intro stuff to that movie, though.
Awesome.
If
So
I like that the one time you've been on a DVD cover, you were blue.
I was blue. That was the season 4 DVD, I believe. It was Trader Simmons. So Brandon, if you want to go ahead and kick off that video, hopefully you've got it ready.
Man, the set looks good.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into
I haven't even
the
seen it.
background stuff. Okay, here we go.
Everyone knows that the best part of Red vs. Blue, besides the mystery, crazy antics, and hot studs in sweaty spacesuits, is the romance. It's no secret that we've always been more progressive in our pairings, but that's the internet for you. We've had guy on guy, AI on guy, guy on tank, tank on robot, robot on robot, bomb on pelican, church on himself. Any way you've won it, Red vs. Blue has given it to you. Giving it to you hard. Take it away, Tucker. Donut, you know this is for best couple, right? Not best romance? Tucker, I think I know romance when I see it. Dude, you think everything is romance. Last week you called it romance when I accidentally took a bite of your sandwich. Was it really an accident, Tucker? Was it? Yes. Time will tell. Whatever. Here's a community's choice for best couple.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Oh, son of a Remember that time that I saved
Search!
your
It's
life?
me! Your all-time best friend!
Caboose? Caboose, is that you?
Yes! Search, it's me! I have missed you so much! It has been so long! Did you miss me?
Fuck! I missed him!
I know you did! Ow, ow, my foot!
Roger, will you please be my best friend? Signed, Church.
Shut up, Caboose.
It's not fair! I worship Church way before it was cool to worship him!
What the hell is he talking about?
That guy Tex is really a robot, and you're his boyfriend. So that makes you a gay robot. Yeah, that's right. I'm a gay robot.
Do you think we should try to help?
I don't really see how we can. I can't really get a clear shot at Church from this angle.
Your ass is haunted.
Not my fault. Tucker did.
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You're driving me crazy!
Hello. Is this another one of your idiot schemes to make Church your best friend?
Don't worry, I got this.
God damn it. Damn it, Caboose. God damn it, Caboose. Alright, just forget it.
You must be very happy to see me.
Yeah, right. I'm so happy I want to fucking puke.
I can't hear you. Whatever, moron!
Church is calling me. Probably to ask me to be his new best friend.
I'm your best friend. That's what I am to you. And we'll be together till the part when it's over. Because we are brothers and not friends.
So that's a little sneak peek at the best of DVD if you haven't seen it yet.
I love it when you cut from Halo 1 to Halo 3. The difference is amazing.
Okay, so that DVD is available at roosterteeth.com/store right
Yes.
now. Yep. And it's also available, I think, exclusively at Target.
Yes.
That's our retail partner for the best DVD of RVB of all time ever, period. So you can buy it. Those are the only two places where you can get it, is Target and the Rooster Teeth store.
It's a really awesome DVD. It has a lot of like original content on it.
Also Barnes & Noble. So,
Is that true?
yeah, Barb just tweeted that to me.
Smooth.
I almost called her Burp because
Burp.
that's Barb in my contact list is listed as Burp Dunkin' Snack.
I misspell her name frequently. I transpose the L and the E in Dunkelman. So just to avoid any confusion, I put umlauts and accents on every letter.
Oh, is that
in
why
her
I got
name.
an email from her?
So now whenever I have to talk to Siri, if I say call Barbara Dunkelman, I have to say call Barbara Dunkelman. And that's how Siri says her
Siri
name.
repeats it back to you like that. Can you do it on your phone right now?
Let me see.
Because my car does that too. It's like
She repeats it.
Let's
I
see.
say
Call Duncan's name.
Call Barbara Dunkelman. No, it didn't work.
it doesn't work, man. I'm telling you, man.
Call Barbara Dunkelman.
Siri's camera shy.
Calling Barbara Dunkelman.
Barbara
Now her phone's
Dunkelman.
gonna we'll see if Barb's phone is on.
Hopefully I hung up on that. Okay, you did. So that's the most inconvenient part of having her name all fucked up.
I want to ask a question, right? I'm not a citizen of this country.
Thank God.
So, what do you mean, thank God?
Are you going to become a citizen? Is that what you want? Do you want to become an American?
I don't really know what the benefits are.
You can't get dual citizenship.
Why?
I don't think you can start off somewhere else and get dual American citizenship. I think you can start as an American and get dual. We talked about this once before. We had it all worked out.
I don't know.
Anyway, go ahead.
But I can't vote because I'm not an American.
Right.
But can I find someone who isn't going to vote and then
Yes.
pay them to vote
You
for
can't
me?
pay anybody to vote. No.
Can I, like, privately? Can I wink and be like, go
Sure.
vote for us?
Who do you want to vote for?
And
Obama.
why?
Obama?
Why?
What do you
I
want
don't know
to pay to
anything.
do
Be
that?
very careful, my friend.
I don't know.
There are topics we avoid on this
Oh,
podcast.
Jesus.
I go for something like
He's
called
British. It doesn't count.
personality politics, right? I pick the dude I like. He's a nice dude.
There you go, right there, Gus. I
Okay.
mean, how is that?
Okay.
But, I want to point out,
He's likable.
Gavin
He sung
can't
Al
vote.
Green.
What's that?
He sung Al Green on stage.
So that's it.
I would vote for him just for that.
Okay.
Legend.
Okay.
Because he sang Al Green. Really?
Just likable,
Don't worry about
isn't he?
citizenship. You're fine.
So, like, do you vote every time the election comes up in the UK?
Yeah, I've only been up to vote once though.
How often do you vote for prime minister in the UK?
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years.
I was
Or
really
maybe every
confused.
two.
I was really confused for 5 seconds. I was like, "You can't vote for a queen, Burnie." I'm glad I'm not a citizen of England. I
I'm
almost said
glad
London.
you're not a citizen of London either, Miles.
So wait a minute. So you vote for the prime minister every 2 years, but you've only been able to vote twice.
No,
So-
maybe it's every 4 years.
Every 4 years. So yeah, maybe once when you were 20, and then would you go back? You're going to be back. When is voting day, election day in the UK?
I don't know.
You really don't know. You made it through the British school system, and they didn't teach you when election day is.
Well, everyone was talking about it. Like, oh, you're going to vote on Friday? And I was like, yeah, I'll go and do it. Popped down to the school, went,
They don't. There's no like civics class or
Do you want the prime
government.
minister to sing anything? I'll vote for him.
When do we vote in the U.S.? What
When-
month?
November.
How do you know that, but you don't know when you vote in your own
Because I'm
country?
surrounded by you.
But what does
Well,
that
that's
mean?
true.
But you're not. You are now. Here.
I'm
Okay.
now.
Let's find out.
Careful, your beer's gonna fall right there, buddy.
Nah, it's good.
Okay.
Do you know what day in November we vote?
Tuesday.
God damn. And you don't know when you vote in your own country?
No, I don't.
That's crazy to me. I'm gonna find out right now.
He's on his way to becoming an American citizen.
That is baffling to me. I mean, I don't know
Well, I
either,
think-
but I don't live in the UK.
I think some people
You were
might
just
not
talking
know
about it
if they
recently.
always do early voting. Like it's such a wide window you can vote in, it doesn't matter. You know, your vote still counts. I'm a huge fan of early voting.
The only reason I know more about the American is because you were talking about it last week, voting and stuff, and I haven't voted in England for over a year, and that was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Well, all right then.
What's up, Joe?
Joseph?
So while you look that up, Bernie, I meant to mention earlier, and I forgot that.
no, it's all fucked up. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Oh, does it always change or something?
It's based on when the Queen dissolves Parliament.
Well, it was
She
weird.
would do that? That
I
sounds like
lost-
something out of Star Wars.
I know, right?
Dissolve the parliament.
It's typically on a Thursday. That's what they say.
Oh, yeah?
And
Joe wants
a
to
general election in the UK follows the dissolution of Parliament by the Queen on the advice of the Prime Minister of the day. The Prime Minister thus has the power to choose the date of the election. Thursday has been the customary day to hold elections since the 1930s. So
Well, the last election was weird in that nobody won, so two parties came together
what does that mean?
to form
Nobody
a government.
won the election.
It was Liberal Democrats and the Conservatives, and neither of them got enough votes to become
So
the
there was no
leaders.
ruling party.
Yeah, so they took the leader of the Conservative Party, David Cameron, made him Prime Minister, and took the leader of the Liberal Democrats, Nick Clegg, and made him Deputy Prime Minister.
You know, that's actually
That's the
pretty
government.
typical in the U.S. For instance, Clinton,
Yeah.
he never received, nobody in that election received more than, I think, 40% of the vote. because Ross Perot ran as a popular independent during both those elections. And so,
What, just to take some percentage?
yeah, it takes a percentage, but he won what we call the Electoral College, which I don't even want to try to explain what that is.
I was listening to an NPR story the other day. I think it was on All Things
Why are
Considered.
you listening to NPR?
On the radio,
We were
not on-
number 3 on iTunes last
I was
week.
listening
Number
on the-
1 was NPR, and you're fucking listening
Listen
to
on the
NPR.
radio, not on the podcast.
Listen to our podcast in the car, you jackass.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And they were attempting to explain the Electoral College. So it was someone who is explaining the Electoral College to listeners, and I still couldn't follow it.
Oh, I can explain it. It totally makes sense to me. Do you know, in this country, you don't actually vote for president?
Right.
Right.
You vote for an electorate, basically.
Right.
And then that person goes and he says, I'll vote for Obama. Wink, wink.
Well, yeah, that's what happens.
But that
everywhere,
person
isn't
could show up and not vote. They can vote for whoever.
Yeah.
it? Oh,
They can vote for you. No, maybe not you. You're not
that's
born
a
in the
duff
US.
system, isn't it?
I'd
What-
vote for you, Gavin.
What is the percentage of people who vote here?
Low.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Why is it so low?
Maybe 50%. I think
I don't even think
I think it's amazing if it's 50%.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Why is it so low?
People
I think in local elections, like in City of Austin stuff, like for City Council, they're lucky to get like 6%.
Easily single digits.
God.
All right, I'm gonna look up voter turnout. Let's do. What do you think in the last election? I think
the last
one,
election, which I think was a record-setting
A huge
election,
one, yeah.
It was
I
pretty high.
want to say was like 12%.
It was a
No,
big deal,
no,
man.
no.
People
No.
were like, hey, possible.
It's at least
first
in the
black president.
30s.
Joe's stabbing me. Man, liking on Facebook has become such a big deal.
Yeah, it's
Do you
crazy.
ever do that?
believe that.
I hate opening a packet of gum and it says like our gum on Facebook.
You know, what I
who
saw
would
the
it-
very first time anywhere it was follow us on Pinterest. I've never seen that anywhere. and
What
I
is
finally-
Pinterest?
It's
Pinterest-
girl Reddit.
It's girl Reddit.
Oh, is
Girl
it?
Reddit.
I've not even heard of that.
Yeah, it's like.
It's
It's
actually-
this wedding dress.
I don't even read Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit is too. It takes up too much
Barbara's
time.
saying no.
Pinterest
They,
is pretty awesome.
It's totally
actually.
girl Reddit.
I think last year Pinterest had growth of something ridiculous, like 110,000%.
Yeah,
They
it's
grew
crazy.
enormously last year.
110,000%.
And about 70% of their audience is women. It's basically like pin boards where you just like grab stuff from the internet and you just pin it to your pin board. It's
You,
like-
you can like stuff or favorite it or repin it. That's what it is. It's a repin and favorite.
I just don't. Yeah, the fact that there's repinning. I'm not even going to look at that now. I just
What-
don't like annoying phrases. Like
What
that.
about retweeting?
What's another annoying
annoying?
phrase?
Tweet,
no.
tweet is
But you're on
annoying.
Twitter.
Tweet is- no,
I know,
yeah.
but it's a,
yeah, you know,
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
people who aren't on Twitter, they can't stand it. They don't know why people are on Twitter. I'm like that with Tumblr. There are people who use Tumblr all day and they live and die by Tumblr. I get on Tumblr, it's just like, it's a picture and it's 1,000 people
everywhere.
just like saying somebody liked this or reblogged it or
Yeah.
over and
yeah.
over again.
So there's like a thing and a bit of text and then like a stack of people who did something with it.
and they don't even comment on it. They're
Yeah,
just
you,
like,
you can't comment or you can't do anything. You can retumble it or whatever the fuck they do.
tumble it back, toss it through a
People
tumble,
just tumbling everywhere.
You
tumble
tumbleweed.
dry it.
I hate it. I did not get Twitter for a long time. I finally
I
figured it
didn't.
out. Chris and I had talked about it. It's like what makes Twitter great is it all depends on who you follow. Like for the longest time, I thought it was all a bunch of people like, oh, I had a cupcake today. Oh. And I didn't understand why you would want to do that. Why you would want to use Twitter. But if you follow like really funny people and entertainers and stuff, it's awesome.
I'd like you to know I actually did have a cupcake today.
Did
It
you?
was awesome. Yeah.
Did you tweet about it?
I
where'd
didn't
you get a
tweet about it.
cupcake?
Good. You're a good man. Don't tweet about
I went
that shit. I don't
to-
want to read it.
hey, he's gonna tell us where you got a cupcake.
I went to Whippin'.
You went to Whippin'.
It was good.
That's a good place.
Had a little
Legit.
cupcake, sprinkle of ginger on top.
It's a Whippin's like a local convenience store that's really well known because they have.
It's like
Can
Indian.
you stop fucking with your stuff?
No, there's
You understand you
cat.
have a microphone attached to your shirt.
I do now. I
Okay.
remembered.